Well, guys, it looks like Miller Lite has doubled down, making the same mistakes Bud Light made. So they have a controversial advertisement, but it's now no longer publicly available on their YouTube channel. They've hidden it. You can't. It was uploaded about 2 months ago, so it'd be one of the more recent stuff, and it's not here. Nothing's here. Nothing in videos. But if you have the link to it, which I happen to have, you can go to the ad here, and it is unlisted. So they set the video to unlisted, and but it has 2.5 million views. It was uploaded March 7th of 2023. So after the controversy started, they tried to hide this, slide it under the rug, but yet they kind of doubled down on it. So let's take a look here. We can see this ad here has 30,000 dislikes to only 1,000 likes. You can already tell that that's just a bad advertisement. Just delete it. It's bad. If that many people hate on it, just get rid of it, apologize for it, continue along. But instead, they just hide it, try to rush it under the rug, and say, oh, it was no big deal, we were just joking. Let's look at some of these comments, though. They're quite funny. Love being lectured by a beer company. I assume within the past couple days is why they unlisted it, because they started getting an influx of comments like this. Here's a good comment right here. I love seeing large beer companies completely tank their brands in real time. Feminism has spent 40 years trying to turn women into men, and now they must think that women are their largest customer. It definitely seems the case when they're pushing hardcore feminism. You see, this is the old Miller Lite in the back, and this right here is the new, the preachy, cursing feminist. So let's get to the article from Not the Babylon Bee, and that is Miller Lite doubles down on feminist ad after backlash and tells customers to appreciate the humor. I don't really think it was humor. If anything, it was kind of cringe. So, a statement from Miller Lite, they said this video is about two things, warm poop and saying women shouldn't be forced to mud wrestle in order to sell beer. Because in the ad they were showing, it was simply advertisements of women posing in bikinis in swimwear, holding a beer, pretty much. That's their ad, right? It appeals the male gaze to that advertisement, and you're like, oh, Miller Lite, maybe I'll check it out or something like that, right? That's how they did it back in the day. But now they want to get rid of it, saying that that was bad, and women need to be working for the company instead. So don't get easy money taking a photo in swimwear. Instead, we want you to be a slave to the boss at the company instead. Because you're a man, says feminism. But they kind of twisted it here and said that women shouldn't be forced to mud wrestle in order to sell beer. No one was forced to do anything. Like I said, it's just swimwear, beer, take a picture. There's your ad. Not only that, the women who did it were voluntarily doing so and being paid for their work. It's not that controversial. But they go on that the company spokesperson said neither of these things should be remotely controversial, and we hope beer drinkers can appreciate the humor and ridiculousness of this video from back in March. So pretty out of touch, trying to twist things because no one ever mentioned mud wrestling, okay? But they're just saying it's just a joke, guys. Relax. It shouldn't even be controversial. Of course, there was that comment, I love when corporations try to lecture me. And of course, we saw the VP of marketing at Bud Light took a leave of absence after that whole controversy. And similarly, it seems that Elizabeth Hitch here, the senior marketing director for Miller Lite, likewise appears to have assumed a prominent role in creating her company's advertisement. And the statement continued, Miller Lite wanted to recognize that without women, there would be no beer. Without humans, there'd be no beer, guys. That's crazy. But to single out to a specific gender, what? Illogical. Come on now. I'm sure even if there was no such thing as women, well, lineage wouldn't continue. We wouldn't be here. What are you talking about? And if all the women just died today, men could still make beer. Both genders can work and do things. Come on now. The article continues that saying, okay, you want to elevate beer and women by tearing down men and their stuff with revisionist history, because of course they're promoting revisionist history, saying women created beer and created brewing and all that stuff. So they need to be respected by not being paid to dress in swimwear for an ad. Real simple and easy, yeah. Disrespected, they say, when it's more like being used as an advertisement, being promoted even. She goes on, to honor this, we want to acknowledge the missteps in representation of women in beer advertising. Missteps? Ooh. Revisionist history is a bit of a misstep, alternatively, actually, by cleaning up not just our stuff, but the whole industry's stuff while benefiting the future of women in beer. So I guess that's their new target demographic now, right? Women. Specifically, men-hating women. Radical feminist women, there you go. The article continues that we could value men and women equally without the crude divisive end spots, but that's too much to ask for, isn't it? Apparently, Miller Lite. And of course, this is the person who made the ad and is behind the ad, who is a huge supporter of that evil Hillary Clinton. I don't think I need to say too much, do I? But Miller Lite's marketing person here really likes her. Enough to smile super excitedly, posing for a picture with her. Interesting. And then this B article ends off saying, "Good luck, Miller. I hope to seeing your name on a map like this soon." And it's the Bud Light sales map, where it's declined significantly in pretty much every state. So that is really interesting. Of course, Bud Light lost billions. And before we end off, let's just take one look to remember what Miller Lite said at the end of their ad.
So here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
Is that so? Nonetheless, let me know guys' thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you guys want me to link you this ad so you can check it out for yourself, because it is privated/unlisted now, you can only watch it if you have the link. I can put that in the comments if you guys ask for it. But nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know your guys' thoughts. May God bless you all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.